And then here go part three, right? Because I feel like just yapping today, right? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. No, not at all. Don't know where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going into my own world, right? I'm going into a kingdom and a heaven state of mind, heaven is state of mind, and a heaven is state of being. It's time. I'm golden, bitch. And it's time for me to thrive. It's time for me to like really profit, not only monetarily and financially, but like energetically from being who the fuck I am. It's time for me to win. It's time for me to elevate, ascend, advance, move forward, move up. It's time, and I'm excited about it. I got a new job. I got multiple business ideas that I'm finally able to put together and begin to launch. And I'm so excited to see everything take off. I'm so excited to see everything get up off the ground. I'm so excited to see and to continuously see my progress. I'm so excited and mesmerized by how everything is playing out as I let it, as I allow it to. Like, I was so restrictive and I was so restricted by so much external, so many external factors for so long. And honestly, I needed this time here specifically, right? Now, needed is maybe too strong. However, I'm saying that in the sense of I'm grateful that I ended up here. I wish I would have just went through this shit in 2020 and would have got through it and been fine by now. But it's okay, right? We live and we learn. Oh, that's the other thing. I broke up with my boyfriend. I love that man. He took so much care of me, but like, we not on the same accord. We're not in alignment. We're not on the same level energetically. Not even mentally. Not even like academically, like educationally, intelligence wise. No, we just don't. Our energies are the opposite, and it's time for me to not be drained anymore. And it's time for me to not be draining anymore either. Because the emotional work and the work around manifestation and the work around my mental fortitude, the way that God was fortifying me, the way that I had to really like figure out what do I want out of life, right? I don't just want to smoke weed all day every day. I want to get up and go do stuff. I want to be able to get up when I get up, when I wake up, when I'm blessed with each day. I want to get up and do something new every day if I can. I want to get up and go try new foods all the time. I want to go to the spa. I want to go to the nail salon and the hair salon. I want to work on my wardrobe and start styling again because bitch, I can dress like a motherfucker. And all these brands, it's so many people that there's so many brands that I could be collaborating with, modeling for, brand ambassadoring for, and working with and shit like that. Like, it's time for me to stop hiding. It's time for me to stop being scared just because of my testimony, right? That's really what it was. All this time I was scared to put myself out there again because the very first time that I felt like I really, 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 really put myself out there in my own like life, in my own world, right? It didn't work out in my favor. And I kind of let that get to me too much, right? And even still making mistakes after that big mistake, even still making mistakes being like along the way, it's like this shit is beyond all that. Like, life is beyond the mistakes, life is beyond the failures, life is so good, life is so worth living. And I used to not believe that, y'all. I used to not believe it. I used to not want to be here. So for me to be by myself when I got all this family, for me to be going through shit that nobody can help me with, that nobody understands and all this, and nobody has words that are encouraging for me. Nobody has like anything to say to the shit that I faced, because I'm the first that's going through my path, right? As far as that I know. And I have a warrior spirit, I have a fighting spirit. But my nature is soft and bubbly. Yes, loud. Yes, assertive and passionate and intense, but intense in love, like in an overwhelmingly loving type of way. And I'm learning how to give all of that love back to myself and to myself as it grows, as I grow it, as God grows me, as I grow in life, right? I'm trying my best and I'm doing the best that I can right now at just trying to love me, just how I am, who I am right now. Before my hair is done every single week, before I got all the best clothes that cost thousands of dollars and jewels and dripped in this and dripped in that and draped in this and the fabrics and the nylon this and the cashmere that and da, 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 da. Before the fashion shows, before the recognition, before the acknowledgement, before the flowers, right? Before the stages, before the performances, right? My other video the other day was talking about how I was only like celebrated for performing. I was never celebrated just for existing. And now it's time for me to celebrate myself for just existing, right? But not celebrating in a way where it's costing me my time, my energy, my money, my sanity, right? Taking it back to just smoking all day. Nobody want to just sit and smoke all day, every day. Like, nobody. Like, even when that's what you can do. Even when that's what I was afforded. Even when that's what was before me. I wasn't having fun, bitch. I don't like... First of all, that was never the intention in the first place. How bummy I got, how much I fell off my pedestal, my high horse, and XYZ. It was never supposed to get this bad. That's why I say this is on me. Like, even through trials and fires and emergencies and discrepancies and whatever the fuck else, I was never supposed to be so down bad on myself that I let myself go, and that's what I did. So we gonna reel myself back in. We gonna snatch myself back up how God been doing me, and we gonna get it together, right? And I'm just excited. I'm excited to share, and I'm also excited to not share everything, right? Like, I'm somebody who thought that if I didn't tell y'all all of my business, then what's the point of doing this? And then I also have grown to learn, like, yes, there is sacredness in privacy. And it's okay to let people feel how they gonna feel about shit, because they gonna feel how they gonna feel anyway. And, like, y'all either gonna fuck with me or y'all not, right? Me, I'm gonna mess with me regardless. So it's not even about that no more. Like, and it was not that, oh, I needed people so bad, but I did. I felt like I needed people. I felt like I needed a relationship or whatever the case, or XYZ. And even with knowing these things, learning along the way through previous situations, like I said, I broke up with my boyfriend because I felt like we not on the same page. Why are we in a relationship? We're not on the same page. We're not on the same level. We're not on the same wavelength. We don't have the same goals. We don't have the same interests. The only thing we had in common was weed and being lonely. We didn't have nothing else in common. And it was time that I acknowledged that, right? And then also did not let him or anybody else or anything or any circumstances lead me to remain attached and yoked unevenly, right? It was time to detach, not from just him, but from the weed too, from everything. I told y'all the other day, if I'm going to continue to smoke weed, it is going to be treated more sacredly and more intentionally. I am going to treat it and myself with it better, and I've become privy to why that is. I smoked the other day after being sober for damn near since the middle of the summer, right? Something like that, for a couple weeks. And I broke that fast or that streak of sobriety. And while I enjoyed my high, being here wasn't the place or the time to do that, right? And I'm glad I did it, because I realized, like, okay, some stuff is for when I make it. And then also to not be addicted and to not bring those old habits with me, those reckless behaviors with me into every new thing that God got for me, that He already set up for me, that's unfolding beautifully before my freaking eyes. So I don't know. I hope this encourages somebody to do better and to